She got mad at me about someone I'm cool with.
Who, Aisha?
Yeah.
I'm cool with Aisha. I'm gonna call it that.
I can show you the picture of me and
You know her? Girl, you know him.
No.
Exactly.
I'm gonna come on and expose a little bit of my life.
Girl, yes, exactly.
That don't do.
I'm the realest I know.
If a man is willing to date a woman that lives that lifestyle, why would he want her to sit down from it?
No, because sometimes
Like, just do it. Go ahead. I wouldn't care. If I already know you do it and I've accepted.
But a lot of guys do that. They get that baddie that they so admired, and oh my gosh, she's so beautiful, and I love her shape, and it's the kind of woman that they want. But then they want to take her away from the clubs where he met her.
Yeah, but there's a reason why they wanted her, though. You're not saying he wanted her to be a wife. He wanted her out of the life for what? Just to like capture
so
her
he can
and
have it to himself.
Okay, so it wasn't long term. He wasn't trying to keep her. He
Well,
just
then
wanted
he's
it.
paying to have it to himself.
There are circumstances where they do want to wife them, but it's just but they don't want them to be a part of that life anymore.
No, that's possibility, not the probability. Most men won't wife a woman like that. They would just have fun with her and then let her go.
Usually he'd be married and you know your place.
Right.
And you don't interfere. And for that period, he pays for your time. He pays for your life. And when you're done, he makes sure he gives you a good parting gift. And then you go under the protection of another man.
Okay, is
And
that
this
not sugar daddy?
No, this is a different
relationship.
Level. This is
Like
not
the protection.
Mistress.
It's not like your typical mistress side chick. We're talking about people whose bracket are in the hundreds and hundreds and millions and billion. We're not talking about your typical person. I think that's what you're talking about.
But can I also say, when you said an old style,
it is.
It's
very
also
old.
another old style he's talking about, because what he's not understanding is times have changed drastically from when you was a player in your days. Whereas now everything is different. How men and women operate are completely different. People are snitching on the internet. People are showing their whole whereabouts. People love telling their business now. Do you really understand how different times are? Me coming up, I could never tell. I could never be showing everything that I'm doing and everywhere I'm at and who I'm with. And people got to lay low.
Yeah.
So everything is different now. Now, how men and women operate with each other are very different. Oh, back then you can't wife no hoe. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. They love trying to do that now. They love going against the grain, and it sucks. It might not be, but guess what? That's why relationships are in the gutter right now. That's what people are trying to express to you. Like, everyone's in this, let's have a good time, let's turn up. And everyone is jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship. Whereas back in the day, that was not as much of an option. You can't just jump from, I'm talking to this dude from Houston now. I'm talking to this dude from Chicago now. He about to fly me out. He about to fly me and my homegirls out. I'm talking to this I got Amanda in Jamaica. I got Keisha in
my name.
in Miami. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I did what?
But times have changed drastically. You can have multiple relationships going on sometimes on the guy and the girl's end. You know, like, things are not as locked in and easy to keep together as they were before. Those girls were not as available as now, where everyone looks alike. Everyone has the same thing going on. Everyone, you not going, okay, well, the next one is going to gladly do it. And she's right around the corner.
That's why it's not getting
down
done.
the street. So that's why
Especially
now
for 50.
It makes
so
no
easy.
sense it makes no sense to pay $50,000 for a woman who looks like that. When if you a man with that much money and you're well traveled, you see them everywhere.
Well, it's
If you've
also
ever been to
clout.
Dominican Republic, Brazil, Mexico, all over, there's millions of Aisha Diaz's walking around. I'm sorry.
But there's also clout. So you got to understand, a lot of people want to get on, or they want to get put on, or they want to be seen with you, or they want to entertain you so that others can see you entertaining them, so that now it boosts up. He must be that dude because he with Aisha, and we know
if you got
Aisha don't mess with.
$50,000 a month to give away, you already that dude.
Yeah, but the point
that
is,
that's why it don't matter. You
have
already
to-
that dude.
you got to spread the seed and make the birds come. You got to have the seeds to throw them out. And you gotta they gotta see you with that beautiful, colorful bird, and they gotta be like, let me go get some dye.
Yeah, but I could see they could see me with you, and I could say, go ahead, keep going to work. I'll get you on your night off.
No, it's different because
I don't want you to sit down.
Because you got to understand, a lot of men that are like at a certain level, they also, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of times they have an image to uphold, and they want to be with someone who looks untouchable, and at the time they are untouchable because at the end of the day you ain't got what I got to afford this situation, and it's kind of like they have this on their shoulder, and again people are envious of that. People are watching that. I've seen tons of men. I see this all the time.
But you're not untouchable if you have an OnlyFans.
You see, you're making it really like personal with this person. And you
No, I'm
gotta,
just talking
you gotta
about
chill talking about my friend.
No,
I
shit,
was
I'm
gonna
cool.
say,
No,
Jada,
no,
that
I'm-
was you.
No, I'm just saying.
Talking about
No,
my
I'm
friend.
cool
I'm
with
gonna
her.
let you know right
no,
now.
I met her. No, I met her several times.
If you want to do what we gotta do, so then
it's
watch
not about
out.
her. No, I'm talking about
Just
in general.
just chill out with it.
No, it's.
So, anywho,
I'm not making
so
a
when you
person
got
about that.
money,
I'm saying
and when you really
untouchable
do,
if you got an OnlyFans.
when you could really do certain things, it don't matter. I'm that girl, and it don't matter if I got a OnlyFans. A broke ass nigga ain't got to worry about it because a rich nigga want me, and he gonna pay for whatever the hell he gonna pay for at this time, and that's just that. Anybody else who got a problem with it got a problem with it. It is what it is. You're not in this bracket to even care. I'm getting my bread, so
Okay.
hey, it is what it is.
Okay.
Why the fuck do you care?
that
Yeah, I'm on
doesn't fall
OnlyFans
in-
and I'm still getting ballers.
That doesn't fall
You're
into
not
the.
stopping any motion.
But that doesn't fall into the
And guess what?
untouchable.
I'm
Early, too.
still gonna get wiped.
Okay.
You're not
Good.
stopping
She
any
was.
motion, and
That
that's what
doesn't
the problem is today. Because
She
just like
was.
you said, times were different then. They're not the same now. A lot of times, these chicks is calling the shots, and they know the motion that they have, and they know if what one man ain't gonna do, the other man is. A lot of people are not in that same. They can't have that same mentality because that's not their life. That's not their perspective. That's not their experience. So it is what it is.
But where do we see this happening?
I see it happening.
Where? Who?
Maybe in her circles.
No, we need an example.
She had
Who?
She said, whew.
Oh.
But we don't even see them doing it.
No, that's the thing. You're not supposed to see them doing it.
Then that defeats the whole purpose if we don't see you doing it.
Well, no, because most of them are married. That's why we don't see them doing it. That's the whole key is to hide
Or a
it.
side chick.
Well, whatever y'all call the new age lady
Sometimes,
of leisure.
sometimes not. At the end of the day, you find the right dummy. Like,
If
but
you
that's-
Google
if that's
Trump,
not
you're
your-
going to see he was with Stormy Daniels.
Okay, but he's married. I'm
expensive
talking about
prostitute.
who he's married to.
As
So
a
what I'm
politician, he
saying
has
is
to have a
that's-
face.
Yeah, but you have a playing field. A lot of these we just found out that most of the freaking government eats children and does all this crazy stuff. I'm just saying.
That wasn't a shocker.
Are you missing? I think it went over your head. So basically, what I'm saying is these girls can be wifed. It's not an issue. It's not hard.
But that's possibility, not probability.
I mean, you don't know all those people.
It's possible
and
to
there's
fall from
plenty
a
of-
plane and survive.
There's plenty of these beautiful women living in these high rises that you'll never see. It's not your area. It's not your. It's you don't hang out over there. You're not in these places where you see all these beautiful women who have been in the strip club for years and they're married. I know a few of them.
Who?
You don't know them.
I'm just saying, like,
You want names?
yeah.
No, don't.
I'm never gonna do
You gonna
that.
Google them?
At the end of the day, it is what it is.
'Cause that's not
Like,
the majority, though. Like, I believe it. I know
The
some hoes that's
who?
wifed.
Took me
Like,
out.
but
you know,
like,
Who?
I know dudes who've done it personally. I know
yeah,
that too.
Dudes, you know these dudes, but what I'm saying is, who lives in all these expensive multi-million-dollar apartments and all these big ass houses, and like
me.
a
That's
lot
the
of people
problem.
have nice careers,
You
but let's
gotta-
really,
you gotta
let's
start
really,
selling
You
that
need to
shit.
point them out.
playing.
shit. Well, let's really be honest. Like, you don't see these girls who are dripped in brands that you don't even know. And you don't know where they come from. They're not all. A lot of times, these wives don't even have a college education. I've sat with many a
Men
women
don't care
who
about
are.
that.
Jada is calling us poor.
Men don't care
I
about a
really
college
do.
education.
Are we recording right now?
Oh no.
'Cause
Men
I had
don't
to-
care about a college education.
Here we go.
I have a doctorate, and I don't care. I wouldn't care if my wife.
Actually, I
graduated
met
from high
someone
school.
recently who says they cannot date someone who's not college educated. He said that to me.
Yeah. The majority of men, if you do a poll, the majority of men do not care about education, your level of education. We care if you have a brain. We care if you can think, but we don't care if you
You can
graduated
follow,
from Harvard or you have a bachelor's. We don't care.
or if you can
I
follow
have a
course
doctorate. I have
curriculum.
Is this
5
good,
degrees,
Alan?
a terminal degree. You can sit there with a high school diploma and your GED. And if you are fit, feminine, friendly, you don't try to emasculate me, you're good to go.
Unless I'm trying to be a man of leisure, then I care about your income.
Yeah. And that's usually the
I'm an
education
ex-man
is
of
tied
leisure.
to that. The education is usually tied to the income.
I know, but
so
this is important.
that's why they say that.
No, this is important. Really quick. I just need 2 minutes.
That's why they usually care, because the level of education is tied to income. So some men will say like, "Oh, I want a woman with a certain level of education
Just
because
really important.
it's tied to it." But we don't. But we don't care.
I gotta make a phone
So
Just make a phone call.
we don't care about. I don't care about your education or anything like that.
But why does that upset you if he already has kids with her and he doesn't want to have he said he
because in
wants to
my
bring
mind,
up.
I know that he's already. you know you're gonna cheat. You know you're gonna mess around. You know you're gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
That's it. It is what it is.
Yeah, but she already has 2 kids with him. She's gonna get paid regardless.
Yeah, but guess what? If she's just taking care of the children, if she's not, I mean, hopefully she would be working on her own life.
Okay.
So great. It probably.
But she comes from her own money though. She has her own money.
I don't know this person, so I don't know. But I'm just saying, it's not about the love then, right? For either end.
That's what I'm thinking right now. Like,
Wait, why is it not about the love? Because he wants her to sign a prenup?
No.
okay, but what was her refusal to sign it though? Like, what was that about?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what were the stipulations? Like, what was in the contract? That's one thing that we don't know. That's why I can't really even speak on it properly, because at the end of the day, I don't know why she decided she wasn't going to sign it. Because at the end of the day, if I'm with someone and I've held them down and I've had 2 of their children, and you want to make sure that if you cheat on me, I leave with nothing, I think that's messed up. That's just my personal opinion. Nobody has to agree with me. But if you think that you're going to marry me, I pushed out 2 of your children, and then you're going to freaking leave me to have absolutely nothing if you fuck up, which more than likely you're going to do.
But you would never have absolutely nothing.
Well, I don't know.
You have 2 kids. You will always have something.
I mean, the kids will have something.
That's your insurance policy.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, I don't know.
Isn't that why women have babies with athletes?
Hold on.
Oh my God. Honestly, I would have a baby with an athlete because he's hot. He has a 6-pack. He's athletic. He has stamina. We're having a good time. We're on vacation. Like, we love each other. I could fall in love with a a certain man. It does. It's not just your money. Why do people think that?
I didn't say just your money.
People just love your money.
Would that ever cross your mind? Honestly,
I mean, the money is a great
Would it ever
bonus.
cross your
is
mind?
that a yes or no?
Wait, what's the
To get
question?
pregnant on purpose?
Yes.
No, because I would have did that already.
Not a bad idea. Just kidding. Not kidding, but not a bad idea.
Wait,
But
Roman
not
said
a bad
she has her own
idea,
money?
She already has her own money.
Oh, so it's not about the money then. I'm confused. I don't know.
But she
anything
also
about
said,
it.
"What is it about? What about the love?" And
But he don't love her if he's trying to tell her she
but
can't have nothing.
again, why does he not love her? Because he wants her to sign a prenup.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm not saying that it's because he wants to sign the prenup. I'm saying what was in the prenup.
Okay.
and that
You
is
leave
just
with what you came with. I think
Is she-
prenuptial
is she
agreements
white?
prove you. I think prenuptial agreements
Is she
prove
white?
love, and
Is
not
she?
signing it proves the opposite.
Is she white and is he black?
no, but
Not
Signing the
prenup, but
you there for my money.
prenups
Yes.
don't always have to mean that,
Yeah, it depends
Right,
on the
it's-
conditions of it, what you put in.
right? Because to be honest, what if, like Marie said, maybe it was like a long negotiation. Maybe she said, and this is just maybe because obviously we don't know what was in there. It probably isn't as simple as you come with what you. I mean, you leave with what
Maybe
you come
she
with.
got the money.
Maybe she put it in there that, okay, you want me to sign a prenup, then there's a cheating clause. And what if he was
Can't
like,
sign that. Shit.
Right.
what if he was like,
No,
yeah,
sir.
no, I'm not having that. So we're sticking to the original terms. And if you don't sign this, then
And not for nothing, they already got
That's it.
2 kids. So let's be honest. They was already arguing. They was already going through it. If she has her own money, what are we talking? Because
The
there are a
best-
lot
She
of people
doesn't.
that really have a bag. So what if in the prenup it could have been reversed? Because we see a lot of men taking women's money too. So how rich was she? Y'all know I love the ladies.
No, I
No,
don't
she's
think
not
about it.
rich.
Give me a gummy.
She's not rich.
Well, you wanted some of the empty
Rome
bag
said
that she ate
she
all.
has her own money.
You took some
came
already.
out of
She don't got 200 million.
How you know
You
that?
know
Why you
it's
act like
done.
you know everything?
No,
It's done.
I'm
Google
not,
it.
I'm not
Because I'm tired of
I'm
him.
not a Panama.
I'm tired of you.
All right, so I have a question.
How
You
much
think
money the
Google
lady
would
got?
know what was
Her
in
name.
the
I
prenup?
don't know her name.
The Dwight Howard and Royce mess is crazy. What is he
I didn't
doing to
read
the
it.
She's
shit?
saying
What
she
was
was
it?
on drugs. Was she saying he was on drugs or something?
See,
Was she
that's what I was talking
insinuating that?
Yep.
Wait.
I mean, that's not the worst thing that has came up in
Yeah.
Dwight Howard allegations. So
What were the
say he got some-
allegations?
They say
Before?
He was gay.
Oh,
he's abusing the children somehow.
and he was doing a lot in
Um,
the past. So
He's a little down low.
allegedly.
No, he is. It came out.
Oh, he admitted it.
I didn't
He
get
go
that
through
far
some
into
stuff.
his.
If you go on a show and they ask you, "Are you gay?" and you say,
don't say
"Why does it matter?" then
Oh,
you're,
he said
you're
that?
gay. Any straight man is gonna be like, "Hell no."
And want to
So,
fight,
You're
maybe.
not gonna be like,
They wanna
"Oh,
fight.
why is my bedroom your business, man?" What's the answer? Yes or no?
She said that the breakup had nothing to do with the prenup.
See, the
She
internet.
said it was a rumor.
the internet. See,
Or
The
you're
internet.
trying to
Save
not
face.
have your business and save face, of course, because you still got 2 kids with the man.
well, what did he say?
Didn't say anything.
He said, "I'm a cheating piece. Leave me alone."
See, you can't even find. You can't have. It ain't one good man.
Yeah, the relationship
One
is
good
likely
man
not
where?
over.
Ain't one good man is happy with one good woman.
And
In the
one good
world,
man that's
Craig.
gonna be happy with one. That's not true.
I know it ain't. Stop.
Oh.
You crying a lot.
I don't.
All you do is cry. You cry, baby.
Okay, the rumor.
She
You
the
be on
one
the
that
couch
got
with my
mad.
baby.
The rumor
She
was
got mad at me about someone I'm cool with.
I don't even remember that. Who, Aisha?
Yeah.
You're not cool with Aisha. I'm gonna call her.
I could show you the not cool.
No,
like
you're
that.
not.
I could show
Exactly,
you, I
not
could
cool like that.
No, I could show you the picture of me
Like,
and
you
her,
know her?
from when she used to be at Starlets, and like I did a reaction video. I'm like, is she cool? I met her. I'm not cool with her like that, like I am with Sasha. But
okay, I'm asking.
like, yo, she was. I could show you the
calling
picture.
her right now?
Oh yeah, cause I'm
I'm
tired
gonna
of
show you the
people.
picture.
A
What-
picture.
And I didn't say cool like that. I just clarified. So her calling
People
don't
be
do
popping
nothing.
up and acting like they know
her,
stuff.
Her
Girl,
her
you know
calling
him.
Don't do that.
You know
Her
him.
calling don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Exactly.
That don't do.
I'm sick of these
I'm
niggas.
gonna show the picture.
When I tell you I'm sick of these niggas,
Aisha,
Aisha, say hi to Alan.
No, Aisha, I'm gonna tell you what I said. I said you were a cool person. I got the picture.
Exactly.
I got the picture.
Exactly.
I went.
I gotta start doing this more often.
Yeah, no. Show me.
recorded,
I'm
right?
like, I'm gonna show her the picture when I used to pull
I
up to
can't remember.
Starlets and we took a picture. I said you a cool personality.
I'm the realest
cool
nigga I
person.
know.
So that's what I said, and I'm gonna show her the picture.
Yeah,
I'm
all
gonna
right.
show
So
you the
yeah,
picture
we gonna
right
run this
here.
back and I'm gonna send you the clip. Aisha.
Okay, so you pull up and took a picture of me at the bar or at an event.
No, we took a picture together, and I said you was cool. You was a cool personality.
How you?
I
Can't
like
you
your
just say
tone.
how you gonna tell me about somebody I know?
No, I didn't say you. I didn't say I know her. That's what I said. I didn't say I know her.
I don't know about that.
Rewind the tape. I didn't say I know her.
cut the
Girl, I'm
call.
sorry. I just had to call you because I'm
Rewind
tired.
Rewind the tape. I didn't say I know her. We gonna rewind the tape and play her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't
Me and
say
this
I
girl
know
live
her.
together. I'm tired of people.
I did not say I know her.
I be trying to chill, but people be really
No.
trying to do. People be having so much. But he said you cool though, so I'm not gonna
Yeah, I didn't say I know her.
All right, girl.
I'm gonna come on and expose a little bit of my life since everybody knows.
Girl, yes, exactly. I'm gonna call you when the next guest comes, see if they talk shit too. All right.
Two
All
is
right,
crazy.
sis. I'm gonna call you later. Ciao. Bye. I'm just sick of it.
You can't call nobody.
So now to say someone who has lost value when really they become more value because of their become more valuable because of now their knowledge and now they're now I'm an expert in this category. Rather than saying that women are losing their value, I would say that I've gained value because now I know that I don't play that, and it works for me. So while some men will say you lost your value because you had a baby and you're a baby mama, it ain't stopped and one monkey ain't stopped no show. I'm very valuable, and now I know how to make sure I get that return on my investment every time. I'm gonna get that return. ROI, mommy. I'm gonna get a chain. I say ROI, mommy. So that's the one thing that I'm saying. Like it doesn't make sense because being a bad dating someone for their potential means now you just have to tweak how you go about it. Because when you date someone's potential, I feel as though that's how you're supposed to do it in the beginning, right? Because a lot of times we're not talking about people who are flat on the ground. You met them from outside, you brought them into your house, and now they can potentially be a normal man. I'm saying like,
College
you know,
students,
you're in college and you're like, oh, this person they're intelligent, they're talented, they can go far, and then as time goes on, you realize they don't have the same drive that they once had, or they don't have, you know, the expectations that you have for them, they don't even have for themselves. People are different in that aspect. Like sometimes, I mean, I've seen it with myself. Sometimes I remember being very like driven and excited, and you could see that I potentially could do great things, but then life happens sometimes. So it's not just that the person doesn't have the potential, it's just that life happens. So a lot of times people are knocking you down for making a choice to be with someone, but that's not how life works.
Some people could be getting married and you like, I know that ain't gonna last. Like, trust, it's not gonna work. So, and speaking to her point about a real conversation, and this is why dating is so important, because dating leads to families, and then families, kids are gonna lead to the next generation. And people gotta make better decisions. Who you are around. When you're dating this person, dating potential, what potential, what do you see in them? Are they aligned with you? Like for long term, are they equally yoked? Are you guys going in the same direction? Do you value character? Do you value a person making a difference? Do you value money and how much they're going to end up making? What are your real values? What do you see in it? What do you like about this person? Like, is this person following Christ? What do you really like about them that's making you stick in there through the tough times? Because then you shouldn't leave when the times get tough. So that's what it's about. If a lot of times people call it potential so that they have a reason to stay there. The person don't have a real potential. This person ain't doing nothing, and they ain't really gonna go anywhere. You're sticking around this person. Maybe the sex is good. Maybe it's cool at the time. Maybe you're immature and you don't know it yet. Then when you grow up, you realize you wasted all this time. People got to stop wasting time with people who don't serve them, people who aren't going anywhere, people who aren't aligned, people who don't have a real future. You got to think about that. And I want to train the next generation. I go over this with the youth all the time. Where are you going in life? You have goals. Don't associate with people in friendships or relationships who aren't going where you're going.
Yeah, like what is potential?
That's the thing. Like if
that has to be very specific to what someone wants in a person.
What is that?
Like
what does that look like?
Like if a guy is, say, working, like for me, for example, while I was going through my doctoral program, I was originally going to go to law school, but while I was going through my doctoral program, I was working at like Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before my grad school program, then I was already an educator when I was in my doctoral program. But I was working at Home Depot. But you knew, like if you talked to me, you conversed with me, I was working on a book at the time, my first book to publish. You converse with me, you know that this person is well educated. I was talking about how I'm going to be flipping houses. Everything that I said I was going to do, I've done. I've authored 3 books. I have a flipping business. I flip houses on the side. I educate the youth. I do so many different things. I teach martial arts. You saw all of this already. This was already a part of who I was. It just became now on a larger scale. So if you have discernment and, like they say, woman's intuition, they like to use that. If you really have that, then when you're talking to this person, you should see that. You should see real potential. A lot of times people won't be doing nothing. They'll be sitting at home and they'll be like, yo, baby, I'm going to make it with my rap career. What are you doing? Who do you know? What videos are you shooting? What connections are you making? Are you getting off the couch and actually doing something? Let me hear your music. Does it sound like potential? Who's okayed this? Who said it's good?
The music thing, that's a bad example because we not falling for that.
And then on top
They
of
be
that,
falling for it. They be falling for
on
it.
top of that, it's not even just the potential. We got to keep it real. It's not. Like at the end of the day,
get out of here with
and
that
I love
music
my
stuff.
son's dad. That's my boy, but he was in medical school. He's still in school to be a doctor. It doesn't matter what you're working towards. What I'm telling you is things still happen in relationships. It's not always just where you're going. It could be family oriented. It could just be things happen and you guys have to work together to get through situations. And sometimes you just don't work together getting through situations.
Well,
so it's not always about how great the person is going to be in the future or what they have going on for themselves. Sometimes you think that when you meet someone, you see the potential and it actually is there and it actually can be great. But who knows? How are you going to tell me that, oh, I think you're going to be a great businesswoman. I think you're going to be a multimillionaire. And then if I go outside and I cheat, or do something that makes you feel, no, but I'm just saying, if I do something that affects you, then now the potential mattered it didn't matter at all. So now it's just, it's deeper than that. And everyone is an individual who's going to do what they want to do, no matter what the potential is.
It's not that the potential didn't matter because you cheated.
Mm-hmm.
The potential can still be there.
Yeah.
You're just not the woman that I want anymore.
Right.
Because you're not loyal.
Yeah, exactly. So it becomes something else. So sometimes it starts with the potential, but then other things stem off of the tree.
So I think
the potential, that's the tree, and then there's the branches that come with it.
I think the base of the potential has to be a person's work ethic because that's something tangible that you can see on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you shouldn't make decisions at a certain part of your relationship, maybe the beginning, because that's all chemistry. That's not really reality.
Right.
So basing potential, you'd have to really get to know the person and actually, I always say study people. That's my thing. Like study people's
How
habits.
long are we studying
patterns.
people for?
Past the chemistry stage, because you got to think the first couple months is all joy and
I'm thinking it has to be months, right? Because you have to see these things. Is 3 months too
No,
much?
I think it's experiencing real
too little.
situations.
That's
Don't
too
they say
little.
the first 2 years are almost a state of illusion in
Yeah,
a relationship?
I think it's going
This
through.
is what I've heard.
I think that's true. And I think that you have to experience real situations with someone.
Like in different
I
seasons.
think that men drop
Yeah.
that mask quicker than 2 years.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Dr.
I
Jane,
think 3 months.
I think every relationship is different.
what do you think?
Actually,
how
my therapist
long?
told me 3
Yeah, like,
months.
I mean, because
they're ready
it
to
would
drop
be
the mask.
helpful for the audience.
To get to know a person, it's going to be longer for others, some than others. Like some people, it may take them, 2 years to, dissect certain things. Some people are quicker at it because of how they vibrate, and you see certain red flags sooner. For me, I think, if they've skated past all my initial red flags, 6 months.
Minimum.
6 months. Yeah, 6 months, and then I'm gonna just be like, yeah, yay or nay.
You haven't found the one yet.
Well, who said that?
Have you? Are you engaged? This is what
No,
I've been
His
talking
face,
about.
he has a
married.
very like
That's what
serious.
married.
Look at that. Look at you.
I don't care. I'm asking. I said, have you found the yay or nay? Are you now? I'm worried about the girl.
No, it gives
Now I'm
very
worried about
much.
the poor girl.
From my beliefs,
Nay.
is we don't do engagement. My beliefs is there's no window in between like single engagement. You married.
And so that's why you have to be careful with listening to people's perspectives, because at the end of the day, the things that one person believes you don't agree with. And at the end of the day, that's crazy to me, because it's like, are you engaged? Are you married or not? And if you can't,
No, I'm married.
He said
but
that
you're saying
twice.
like, you don't believe in what?
The engagement is what is that? Yeah, what's engagement? What is that?
Okay, well, because you said, I said yay or nay, and you
So, I
acted
mean-
like,
You said, has anyone made it past?
Well, I mean,
Nay.
technically,
Nay.
did you go through an engagement period?
Are y'all listening?
No, what is that?
What?
he said
No,
he's
I
married.
mean, 'cause
he said he's
If
married.
he's married, you did a
He
proposal,
literally said an engagement. What
and
is
then-
that?
or you just got married.
Yeah,
Okay.
After what,
I
6
just
months?
want to know.
no.
Point is don't be afraid to ask questions and ask the questions that are important to you, because that's how you figure out that the stock is in Tokyo. That's how you figure out they do AI. But I don't think people are asking the right questions. I think they're looking for a connection, and they're taking that chemistry stage as connection, and like, okay, well, we can do anything after this because now that they have now they're united sexually, but you don't know this person. So when he said 6 months, I think 6 months minimum is how you. My idea is you actually have to get through a season too, because a person in the winter is different than a person in the spring.
Hey.
That's
Fact.
just for real. And within that time, you can see that, again, that person's work ethic. You can see how they are with conflict resolution. You can see how they are with either their children or not having children. You can get more of their views. You can get their political views. And if none of that aligns with you, then like we just got to call it what it is, and we are just incompatible. And I think people are afraid to say, "Hey, we are incompatible nowadays," because I need you, and we've grown this connection, and I don't want to lose you. But if you're incompatible, be okay with being incompatible.
Yeah.
I'm staying. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've done 2 years. I've done 3 years.
Oh my God.
You've invested that time, and like, so if you feel that your time has been wasted, then like you don't know how to separate your emotion from that time that you invested.
You know how to separate when you see that it ain't worth it. Like it's when you look at the risk and reward, you're like, is it worth it me staying here? Nah, I'm gonna go through a lot more hell, and that's when you just easy exit.
See, I think that sounds good and outside, like on a microphone, but I think once you're in it and that love is in there, I think
That's the thing. When love
polluted.
is also attached to these situations, what's logical
Yeah.
just does not even like coincide. So it might be easier to walk away if, the risk isn't worth the reward. But if you love that person, you're going to want to stick it out.
And my thing too is like, what if I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Like that's my thing, because I had this conversation
Just gonna have
recently.
to find out if you're wrong.
Like
when it
if
comes.
you've been a serial cheater, right? And now you're being faithful to this woman or this man or whatever you're into, and things aren't going the way you expect. Are you just attached to how you think it was supposed to go from a cheater's perspective, or you just don't know that you're a good man now, and this is just how things are slowly progressing?
But do you love that person more than yourself? I've never been so in love to act irrational or illogical and stick with someone that I know won't last. Ain't enough love.
I agree, and I envy that, and I wish I had that. Honestly.
Can't nobody do that to me, because I'd be like, yo, it's another you.
Do you
Yeah.
think you're right. I feel like once you think about how much you love yourself over anything else, instant lock in, right? I think that you have to no, you don't have to. Gosh, you don't have to, but once you get that like heartbreak, or once you get that like real like good disappointment,
But
you'll be straight after that. Like you'll be so straight.
I don't
You
think
won't
you're-
do it
sorry.
again.
I don't think you're saying it that you need the heartbreak. You don't need the pain. Like once you see what you
That's
see,
true.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
gonna work.
Yeah, it ain't enough. If when you do something, I see something that's just like, oh no, then I'm out.
I agree.
Like
though.
even if I was head over heels in love with the person, like she's saying, like it's going to take. Maybe it may take you longer, but you be like, yo, I'm done. Like, everybody gets to their breaking point where they're
Yeah.
like, I'm done, no matter how much they've been in love. So it's like you're gonna find a point to walk away. Some people just walk away sooner.
yeah.
I will walk away before it gets to the point where
Yeah.
like I'm madly in love. Like I'm in love with this person, but I see foul shit going on. I'm leaving.
Yeah, people are
But that's what I'm
different.
saying. You need to see foul shit.
No, well I see.
Some people need
It
different things.
depends on what you consider foul.
Okay.
Like for me, it could be something that others may consider small, and I'm just like, oh, I see where
Yeah.
that would lead.
People are different, and some people need different
Sure.
things in order to, walk away.
And sometimes that's why it's probably smart not to invest so much or conjoin so much
So soon.
so soon because now it's harder to leave. Now you got to break
No,
leases, now you got to
sometimes-
split couches in half. So I'm just saying, like in general, sometimes people stay in relationships that they don't want to be in because of
Nah,
how
this-
difficult it
This
is. to now
subject is
separate.
a little
Separate.
touchy because I deal with this so much. It's just like because I like to do a lot, but sometimes I'm just like don't do too much because
Yeah.
you don't know, like you really don't know. So just don't do too much. But I'm just like, but I want to. Like it's in my like personality to like want to do these things.
Yeah,
We're just
to
like,
to just conjoin and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, no, I get that. But like I know that once you decide, okay, I'm gonna be with this person, and then you guys do move in too fast, or you do start making big life choices together, it becomes harder and harder to separate once you do feel like it's not gonna work, and then you have to start learning how to accept someone's behaviors, or have to start learning how to deal with things that you don't necessarily want to deal with. So I think people should start slowing down and really figuring out what is it that we both want and are we on the same page. Why you make that face, Roman?
Because he said not in a rude way. I don't even know how to say that. Not in a rude way. If you teach me, I'll say that shit. Like
I
you
wouldn't
don't know
take
me.
it in a rude way. If someone
No,
said
no.
to me, "Oh,
It
I don't
doesn't
know
have
you,"
to
I'll
be
be like, "Oh,
rude.
you don't."
it doesn't have to
You
be
break
rude.
up with him right then and there.
That's not
already
rude at all. No, I wouldn't.
No, because,
I'd be like, "You're right. You don't know me.
Honestly,
You really don't know
I
me."
usually use that line when people say that they like me. And I would say, like,
Damn.
you don't know me. No, and that's not rude because what do you like about me? You think I'm attractive. That's really what you mean.
Nah, see, once I'm able to say I like you, I'm able to elaborate on why I like you.
Okay, well then that's different because
Yeah.
you can back up what
Yeah,
you meant.
I will have you shocked as soon as I say that. You be like, I like you. You be like, you don't even know me. I'm like, yes, I do. You're a morning person. You like your coffee in the morning. You love your mother. You love this. I'm going to elaborate on why. And you be like, well, damn, you knew all that shit? Yeah, I've been paying attention, taking notes.
Study your
And
partner.
then you're attracted.
Right.
Because women like shit like that. This motherfucker been studying.
Women do like shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's when you actually do
You're vested.
know a
Yeah.
person. Yeah.
But what?
No,
Why?
I still no.
Yeah, but why?
No, that's when I would still say I don't know you.
No, you're getting to
I
it.
still don't
Yeah,
know
you-
you. I know all of that, but I still don't know you.
You're getting
I
to
know about you.
Shoot. Right.
This I
Okay.
have a
You.
question though. Like for example, in a scenario where, how soon do you cut off certain communications when you're getting to know someone? Because like even as Alan just said, you're chilling with somebody, you've been talking for a month or so, you guys have maybe, I don't know, been intimate, maybe not. But if you see text messages coming through, I don't know, Ro, why are you always making faces?
A month? I'm getting that.
But I'm just saying, like, what if you see text messages coming through the phone, like, at what point do you have to say, I'm cutting off everyone, or I'm letting people know, or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it worth it to do it after a month?
Again, that's how things are going, and if you guys are actually making a plan together. If you guys have a plan to build together, say, hey, I'm not going to be on them apps. I'd rather you not be on them apps, and you guys are actually having these discussions, the important conversations, instead of going to Roof Chris every night, then
So is it actually not okay to date multiple people? Because how can you now date multiple people?
you can date multiple if you're honest about it. And if that
Okay.
other person understands, hey, listen, you're not the only one, then they have the option to not be a part
And I
of
don't
that.
think is that really dating? Like,
It is. I mean, that is actually the definition.
I thought dating. Okay, fine.
Well,
I
there's
thought when you're
dating and then there's
someone, you're
exclusively dating.
Okay, fine. That makes sense. All right.
Yeah. It could also just be poor boundaries that the person doesn't understand. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
and it's gonna be
that
up to
is
you.
a strike against you. Why are you looking at my phone?
I mean, it's,
You be looking at the phone too, Amanda. Stop it. I can see you now. I know it. You just like, well, who is Kiana?
No, I don't do
She
stuff like
popping
that.
up on the car
I
play.
literally do not do stuff like
So
that. And even if I just happen to glance, just because the phone is right there, it's a mental. No,
Exactly.
I said
she
glance.
said, why is you looking at my
I said
phone?
glance, not like, oh, who's texting us? I'm not doing all of that.
So if
I'm
you
saying
I don't
you've
know
heard
you.
that line. You've heard that line before.
So if y'all are in a
People
car
want to be
together-
all in your business and be like, who's texting us?
Okay,
No.
so real question. If you're in the car with someone and they go run into the gas station, is CarPlay on? Are you
Is that
trying to
my
look-
man,
are
or
you
is
trying
that?
to- Are you trying to see, like, you know how you could press
Why
on
do
the
you
screen?
need that?
I'm just asking because I feel as though she would do that.
Why would? What have I ever said on here that would make you
She's
think
done it
that?
before.
I know.
Like,
Look at that smile. On the
she
way,
wants me to be on her
the way
side.
here.
That's
No,
really
I'm not,
what it is.
no. The crazy thing is, no, I don't do that. Not anymore.
Okay.
But if you saw somebody call his phone or something, and then now, you know, maybe he's texting the person, then he goes into the gas station, and nope, the CarPlay is still on the screen. What are you doing?
You were violating his privacy.
I know that. I'm asking Amanda.
Okay, are we still talking about someone I'm getting to know?
Y'all been
Because I
talking.
wouldn't do
Y'all been
do
talking for a
that.
month or two.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that
Okay.
because this is not my man, and I could
And you don't care.
not that I don't care. I would be curious, but not even curious enough to ask because we don't know each other like that.
Okay.
But wouldn't
So
you?
anybody could be calling his phone. It could be another bitch calling his phone. Like that can't really be my business just yet.
Yeah, well, some people would be upset.
He's upset about the trip
He would be upset
because they've been hanging out.
and he feels
So-
like you're his girl.
Yeah, but she probably told him I was going on a trip, right? And they've been talking for 2 months. That's her bad. Because you should have brought that up. Hey, I'm not gonna. I have a trip planned.
But that's what you would do.
That's
Her
communication.
personality wouldn't do that.
That's just
But
communication.
He shouldn't even care if that's not his lady.
That and it's also communication.
But also, I understand what you're saying.
But she
I've
mentioned
messed
it
up
before
in it.
she went. It's not like she's just like, oh, I'm in Jamaica with my girls.
Because in his mind, he's like, this is random. Who's paying for it? Why you ain't say nothing?
Who's
This is
paying?
suspicious.
Who's paying for
What?
it?
No, I'm just saying. No, not like that. But like when sometimes
Yes,
when,
like that, Jada.
No,
'Cause
because-
what man would care who's paying for it? You didn't pay for it. And why do I have to have somebody pay for it? I got money.
I'm just
I'm going
giving
on a girls
scenarios.
trip.
Jeez Louise.
You good?
I was just
I
giving
am.
examples.
No, because for a man I'm only been talking to for 2 months, for him to even fathom who's paying for this trip as if he's my man and you didn't tell me you were going away and I'm not paying for it, like that shouldn't be a question a man of 2 months should be asking you.
Yeah, he shouldn't
all.
care if it's not his lady. It all depends on the two people
to-
and their communication.
And to be honest, who cares if she told him 5 days before, oh, by the way, I'm going to
I be in some
Jamaica
toxic
next
stuff.
week.
This is all-
First of all, it was told to him beforehand. It doesn't matter if it was 5 days before, 2 days before. Like, what does it matter?
They're not in a committed
gosh,
relationship.
They're not in a committed
The man
relationship.
shouldn't care. All this should be is part of the getting to know. I'm going to see how this person handles this, how they carry this, how they communicate. I'm going to take note to when they told me who they're going with, and I'm going to silently observe what this trip looks like on her social media.
You know what?
How she's-
Exactly.
How she's carrying herself. And then men do that. We take mental notes. People are like, oh, she's out there on a boat, half naked, twerking in front of guys. Not wifey when she comes back. Now I know where to place her.
Wait, on a boat, half naked? What do you want her to wear on a boat?
Twerking also was added in there on a guy.
So
Oh.
there was guys
Working
the
on a
trip.
guy is crazy though. On a guy is
Like, if
it was a
depending-
girls' trip.
If you're getting to know me,
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said I thought it was a girls' trip.
but guys can be there.
they do be having
Like,
excursions.
if you go on a girls trip to Jamaica, you're with your girls, but
Jamaica.
men live in Jamaica.
Men do live in Jamaica.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
you
get
doing
we
something
we
like
get what
that.
You
and
could judge her if she did that raft thing and she had the Jamaican man doing the exfoliating.
and rubbing
Oh,
right
I'm
here.
judging it all.
But
I ain't never
Judging
get
it
that
all.
up on
usually, if men were not invited on the trip, that boat day is just girls. I'm just saying. And if she's half naked, so what? Who the fuck goes to Jamaica to put on clothes?
But it's not just doing it, it's also
And we twerking for the videos. It's a
girl's
girl's
look
trip.
at what you post. Men look at what you post. We don't want our wifey having certain things posted on her social media. Remember the saying that's going viral, a wife is a wife before she's a wife? That's what that means. Would you do that as a wife?
I would not do that as a wife, but as a single person, I would say if she really cares about you, or if she really cares about you and she, really wants to date you and she is, thinking seriously about you, she is going to watch what she posts. Because first of all, she posting for you I do it all the time. I post,
He gonna let it.
Exactly, right? So she's not going to post anything crazy if she really wants to date you. If she's posting crazily, then she probably just don't really give a fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank
she's just
you.
a single
Thank you
girl
for
and
agreeing.
she isn't really
Because the
care
man is
about
going
you.
to take a mental note, and we going to know that. All right, she ain't really feeling me. That's all right.
And vice versa.
Exactly.
If it was a guy's trip, you would be doing the same thing, correct?
If a dude out there just acting crazy,
Yeah. You're going to look at me
posting
differently.
all types of crazy stuff. Like, you guys got to have deal breakers.
That's what I mean. Like, it
What
goes
if,
both
what if
ways.
he out there getting wasted, showing himself getting wasted and throwing up all over the
Looking
place? He'd be like,
crazy.
that ain't my husband.
Looking crazy.
Carrying like that, posting and stuff like that.
That's not a man.
Walking around in a
Who post?
what if he
Right.
what if he walking
What
around
man posts like that?
exactly part of getting to know. What if he walking around out there in a Speedo acting stupid? You be
Ew.
like, this goofy?
Not
That ain't
the
my husband.
Speedo.
I
You
can't
be like,
even
that's
imagine these
You
situations.
be like, oh, I didn't know he get down like that. You would be
Being
like,
pushed in the dance circle.
yeah,
acting stupid.
he would come back and his number would be blocked. He would get back and he'd be like, yo, why
Now, you's a
my
goofy.
why my messages ain't going through?
You's a
Blocked.
goofy 'cause you
would
goofy.
ghost him.
I don't go.
Well, a lot of women would ghost that dude. Wouldn't hear from him. You'd be like, you know what you posted. You would expect him to know.
Yeah.
You would be looking at him too as part of the getting to know. All right, he going on a guy's trip. Let me see how this fool act when I'm not around. What would this look like? That's just a smart thing to do. And then if he acts like a fool, you'd be like, what?
But I don't
Like,
think
is this
most
how you
people I don't think a lot of people or enough people do that.
What?
They're not.
Take
That's
what
just
they
not
see
wise.
and then-
Yeah.
And that's why they end up in these situations. And that's what I mean by the red flags were there. You saw that, but you was like, oh, well, he was single. He didn't owe me nothing. Or she was single. She didn't owe me nothing. No, that's how she acts. And don't try to change the person. I want to see how you behave before we are one. I'm not going to try to change you. That's why if I see someone
Well, I'm the opposite.
and I see something I got to change, I don't want it.
I know you ain't gonna post what you're really doing. So a lot of times I ain't even entertaining that. I just think like, okay, what you post is obviously important, but I think people should just be less like, I don't know. I just think people when you're dating, I think people have high expectations for people early in the beginning, and I don't think that that's a problem. But I'm not gonna lie, like my trust, it takes a while to gain my trust. So I don't know. Like going on a trip, I'm just gonna be like, I'll see you when I get back. I already assume the worst sometimes, and maybe that's not a good thing. But like, I know you're gonna post on your best behavior. Like you're gonna post the ocean, and you're gonna post the food. But
being
I know what happens at night in DR.
being on this, on this show, you guys always bring to my attention like the group trips and things that can happen. That is not my experience. I am just the girl that likes to go on girls' trips and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to go to the nice spots. And yeah, I like a little boat day. I'm really not clued in on the like.
No, what it really is that as women,
what goes on.
But as women, I don't think that it's the same. Like the same
No,
thing.
they definitely made it seem like the girls' trips were in Jamaica getting fucked.
I mean, maybe Jamaica, it gets a little crazy, but I do think that
No, I have a
guys'
question.
trips and girls' trips are different because we know that they love the passport boys. There's a whole group of people that the passport boys that go on vacations and they basically
And
get
I only
cheap
know that,
sex.
and I only know that from being on the show.
Can
Yeah.
your man go on a guy's trip while, like, if it's your man, can he go on a guy's trip?
I wouldn't have no problem with it. Well, now that you guys tell me
Really?
that
You're
there's
not married. I don't know. You're dating. Why
Right.
can't
I don't
they
know.
go
I
on a
would-
trip?
But your man, like in a relationship, can he?
I would not tell my man that he can't go on a trip with
What,
his
in the
friends.
no
I
trust?
wouldn't say that, but
Mm.
I would trust him.
I wish
That
somebody
sounds
would
convincing.
not trust me enough.
Yeah, Amanda's like,
But my thing is when my man goes on
No,
a
because
vacation,
honestly, I don't want to believe that you guys' idea of a group trip is like everyone's reality.
No, I'm just saying. I just wanted to know if he could go. Like,
I
Why
would
can't- why would you think that's a
I would
problem?
never tell him he can't go anywhere because I wouldn't want anyone to tell me I can't go anywhere.
so your
A
husband,
trip is a trip.
your husband too. Once you're going
your
solo
husband's
trips,
a grown man. What does that even mean, though?
A group
Men
trip.
don't view things that way.
Okay, well, a husband
That way.
That
is
is
different because
very insecure.
your guys.
I think.
Well,
What
it
does
depends.
insecure
Are
mean?
your guys single and they're probably
You're
gonna
not
want to do
secure- Sorry.
single
But what does
things?
insecure mean?
You're not secure with yourself
I know.
in this relationship. You don't
No.
trust that
No,
person.
I mean, what does
obviously.
insecure mean?
You want me to Google it?
Google?
'Cause I don't know the definition. What do you want me to do? You want me to lie and act like
No, it means uncertain.
that's what I just said. You're not uncertain. You're not sure of the person, and you're clearly not sure of yourself. Like,
No, I'm sure of myself. I'm not sure of the person.
Oh wait,
why are you with them then? Where's
Why
the
am I with
trust?
them?
Trust
It's not
is the
about
most
trust, it's
important thing in
about
a
respect.
relationship. So you think just because they step foot in a different territory that they're not going to be respectful?
No, I'm saying certain decisions aren't respectful.
Going away with your friends,
Certain places,
for a
certain things.
birthday?
So can your man go to dinner with a female coworker?
That's not what we were saying.
No, I'm
He's
asking
asking.
that. I'm
He's
trying
Okay,
to.
yes,
I'm trying
you
to see
can.
what.
If that's your female coworker, y'all got business to talk about. Honestly, let me tell you something. I am so far from insecure. I'm either gonna see some shit or I'm
That ain't
not.
insecure.
I'm gonna either read behaviors or you're gonna act different and I'm gonna peep it or not.
Okay.
But
Let
at
me-
the end of the day, I'm not gonna think that it's a problem for my man to go on a talk business at dinner with a
First,
friend.
well,
Are you coming in at a reasonable time?
Or
Like,
ju-
No,
or just
hold
a friend,
on.
not even a business
just
friend, or
wanna
just a male friend.
I wouldn't.
Like,
I would.
Well, 'cause
Funny
I'm thinking
movement
from
with
my
that.
perspective. Oh, so you would like, cause like the way I see it, if my woman respects me, let's say it's a guy friend, not a worker. She's like, oh, I want to go to dinner with, my friend Jamal. I've known him for 4 years. I'm gonna say no.
I mean, I don't.
Not out of insecurity. It's
saying
just
that.
disrespectful to me.
Well, things can
partially
be
agree.
things can be disrespectful to your partner, so you always have to be aware of that. I personally will not tell anyone where they can or cannot go. Like that allow thing, I'm not going to allow him to do anything or not do anything
as an
You know,
adult?
as an adult. But
Right, that's crazy to me.
I would feel uncomfortable with you going to dinner with your female coworker, because why? You guys have anything to discuss? Why didn't y'all discuss that at work? Is there not a more one-on-one? Like, is there not a more appropriate setting for you guys to talk about whatever you guys need to talk about? Like, why after work hours when you need to be home? Me.
Need to be
Like-
home.
Exactly.
You said exactly.
Exactly.
See, this is where me and
So-
Rome are more similar because
No,
it's just like
No, because
if you don't trust
it's
me,
not like I'm not going to tell you, don't do it. Just go ahead and do it, and the relationship is over. You do certain things. I have boundaries.
I'm not gonna
You
test
cross
my
it,
partner like that.
You cross it, it's over.
I'm not gonna test my partner like that, but I'm gonna ask questions like, why do you need to go out to dinner?
yeah, just have that discussion with
Because
whoever
if the
you're with.
answers don't make sense to me, then you'll feel that.
How will they feel it?
My tone, the conversation.
Not
What
the
happens
tone.
when they do it?
Then there's a problem in the house.
Consequence?
Not consequence, but we gonna be beefing for a while because why did you do that?
Consequence.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
I don't
See,
know. Maybe
I don't even want to beef with you about it. I told you a clear boundary, something that I felt was inappropriate. I said no. You crossed it. You don't respect me. You don't respect my boundaries. You need someone else. I
So
need
no
someone
male
who's
friends.
I need someone who's gonna respect my boundaries. No male friends that you go into dinner with. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You better say hi and bye to that male friend.
Okay, so I actually do have a number of male friends. I'm not dating anyone, right? So I've never experienced dating someone and going out with those male friends and it being a problem for my partner. But I think that at this age, because, before I was like a lot younger. So I think that it was okay to be like, I'm going out with my friends, not just guys. It was a group of guys and girls. So like it was never a problem. But I think that at this age now, I think that my man could be invited anywhere that I need to be with male friends.
which is respectable too. But I also feel
because
as though
those are like actual friends of mine. Like I've been friends with them for years, so I would want my man to be comfortable around them because they're not going anywhere.
But do you
I don't
think-
want anybody to tell me I can't have male friends.
But do you think it would be a problem if maybe you and Rome were gonna go discuss some content that you guys were thinking of doing, and you guys like are like, okay, meet me at this lounge. We'll just sit down and like get some stuff sketched together. Like, you think that you don't feel as though like this could be something like me and my coworker are working. Me and my homie that I have a strictly platonic friendship and relationship with are just sitting down having a discussion. Like, why does every relationship have to make you feel uncomfortable? Like, I don't think that's healthy. I think that's like unhealthy in a relationship to think that I can't sit down with someone that I work with and we can just discuss work stuff or ideas.
Hold
or
on, the
exercise
work
things.
thing throws me off because you guys were literally together all day.
Yeah, on
At
the
work.
clock, doing work.
On the clock, 5 days a week, or however the fuck many days a week. Why do you guys need out of office hours to discuss anything?
Anything could have happened.
Go on your lunch break. You guys can go to lunch
but
together
there are
and
really a lot of different jobs out there. So at a meeting, something could have changed the whole outlook on a project or whatever. And maybe you guys are going to sit down and be like, yo, we got to get through this, or what do you think of this, or whatever. I think there's so many reasons why
Get through it
people
together.
can sit down and have a conversation. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I
No,
tripping?
I'm not saying that. Yes, I am saying that you're wrong for that because a work person, they can find time during the workday. You can find time on your lunch break if it's that serious. You at work for how much time?
8
People be at
hours.
8 hours. Yeah, when you clock out, it's to come home to me, not to spend more time with
Look at Rome's face.
work people.
I don't want to be in a relationship where I don't trust my
Ever.
significant other like that, though. That's crazy. Like, for example, let's just say Rico.
And it's not even about trust. It's literally like the respect and the time for me. Like,
But
So-
like like even with Rico, one time I did I did a scene with him, whatever it's called, with the truck thing that he was doing, and like for someone to tell me like I can't go and like do after hour work or something like that, or
And you
be
need to be home with
intimidated.
me.
Wait, that was work?
no, but we literally
yeah,
don't
it was
have the
work,
typical
like-
9
That's a
to
different
5
scenario.
job though.
Yeah, but imagine someone telling you like you can't go. Like I think you and Rome might end up having something going on. Like you would be like, yo, this is literally like my people's. And I feel as though you can have people that you're just close to that don't have any like it never has to go further than that. So it's not right for someone to tell you who you can and can't have interactions with outside of the hours of your life, like that don't involve work. Like it's my life, and this could help me in my, like, you never know if we have like a conversation that starts a business or something. Like I feel like people shouldn't
Let
say-
me just clarify myself, right? I'm never going to tell someone what they can and
You're just
cannot
gonna-
do. I can just express how I
how you
feel about it.
Okay.
The scenario you gave to me about the work person, I'm not okay with that.
Okay.
All right? Because you can find time to do that another time. You don't need to go to dinner with your coworker. You don't. That's just how I feel. In a scenario where we're, us, and we need to discuss a sketch or how we can work doing something, like I'm absolutely okay with that if my man is okay with that. If my man does not have or feel any type of way with me hanging out with Rome because he knows exactly who Rome is, like he probably would not have any suspicions or whatever. Like I'm with Rome on a weekly basis.
So your boyfriend, not your relation, whoever you're in a relationship, can have a hand in the potential of your future, basically. No marriage commitment, nothing. So you mean to tell me that someone who's not committed to you can dictate what you do that may or may not affect your future?
Mm-hmm. That's literally my next
But that
question.
goes back to what we were saying before.
How
where
can you
No,
be
it's
a
not.
wife if you don't do?
Yeah, I don't
if
desire
you're not acting
to-
like a wife.
Why?
There you
Because
go,
I'm
man.
having
There you
dinner
go.
with-
First of all, if I'm showing the man that I'm dating no respect, if he's setting a boundary or he's saying I don't feel comfortable doing this or you doing this or whatever, we can talk about it, right? And we can set a boundary together, or we can make a line of respect, so I know what not to cross, and you know what he can't cross, what I can't cross, and we'll stick to that. And that's me and my relationship. I know what works for us.
Okay.
So
Away from
yeah,
it. Okay.
without him being committed, like a marriage, you said.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between supporting someone's dream and then sacrificing your own identity?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even close to the same thing.
Supporting someone's dream is like, okay, you want to be a surgeon. I'm gonna be here. If we're talking about in a relationship,
Yeah.
All right. So if it's say I'm dating a woman who wants to be a surgeon, I'm supporting her, talking to her, giving her emotional support as she goes through school, hearing her out, listening to her. That's supporting your dream right there. Sacrificing who you are is doing something that goes against your morals, your integrity, your character, all of that stuff. Saying like you do start doing things you wouldn't normally do for this person, or start doing things you wouldn't normally do to support this person's dreams. I'm going to go do a scam to give you money to help you pay for school so that you can be a surgeon. Now I'm going against who I am to support you.
Okay, but what about if I can pick up more knowledge going to an
Right.
after hours surgery conference, and there happens to be other men there, right? Or women, whatever your bag is, and my coworker's going to be there because we do work together and we're in the same field.
Thank you. Yes.
So what's the difference?
So that's an event related to the work. That's an event related to the work. You're not just done with the event and saying, okay, now we're done with the event. Hey, let's go to happy hour, just me and you, me and one person. Hey, I'm going to go with this one person
Discuss the event.
to discuss the event. Or I'm going to go buy. So, because why not stop there? Where does the boundary stop? Oh, what if your lady or a guy says, oh, I'm going to go back to this person's house. We're just going to have a drink. You trust them, right? So
Yeah.
why can't they go there?
I'm not the problem. I'm not the person with the
No,
issue.
but I'm saying who
No,
whoever
but even
feels
the
that way,
scenario
why can't they
itself
go
is
to the house? Why
inappropriate.
can't they go to the house and have a drink then, since you trust them so much?
I think it's circumstance. I think it depends on the situation, because we could go back and forth about this and have many different scenarios, but I think it depends on.
That's a hard line.
So
that's
well,
hella
I got a
rigid.
question. Here's a real life scenario. So like, because I know someone this has happened with. You have a man. He has a homegirl that he was in high school with. She's in town. She has no place to stay. They went out for drinks. Can she crash at his house? The female stay at his
Take her
house
hotel.
overnight. Nope. He's like, yo, this is my homegirl. I knew her. We grew up together. Can she stay at his house? Do you trust him?
Am I going to be there too? Maybe.
No. You have your own place. You're not at that stage yet. Can she stay the night at his house? Do you trust him?
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Then wait. Wait.
I feel like
did
I
they
have
ever
a
have
very
any
much-
history?
Ooh, questions.
Did they ever have history?
No.
And that's
As
that's the
far-
thing. I don't be asking the
he's
right
saying-
questions. I would have never thought to ask
He's
that.
saying they're just friends. They
Okay.
never went past that.
And do you trust his word?
That's what she would have to say.
Okay. Was there any issues before this with her trusting his words before this? Is he an honorable man?
Yes, say he is.
So
Well,
Because to me, it's a no regardless.
okay.
If you flip it around and it's my woman and she's like, yeah, my guy friend, man, he was absolutely not. I don't care how honorable I feel you are. It's a hard line that it's a boundary that can't be crossed under any circumstances will a man be in your house.
I don't really deem myself a very suspicious person, but why, as a woman, the first person you think to call is my man? You don't got no girlfriends? No, seriously. They can be friends, but you don't have any girlfriends?
So the answer is
that you
no.
feel-
She came into town and he's her friend. They've been friends since high school. 10-year friendship. How about this? Would it make you comfortable if you had spoken to her and he had brought her up before this? This isn't the first time you're hearing about her.
or better yet, does he have to now sacrifice his friendship with this person?
Because that's what it sounds like.
It's not
To
a
be in a
It's not
relationship
a
with you.
complete sacrifice. Does she have any other
I
options?
mean, but what if she
Answer's
really did
no.
need her friend?
I'm not gonna say. First of all, I'm never telling anybody what they can or cannot do. What I might say is, okay, fine. Because I don't think that he would literally be asking me. He wouldn't be asking me my permission. He would be telling me what he's deciding to do. I'd be like, okay, well, make sure she, sleeps in the bedroom and you sleep on the couch and call me.
He was going to do that anyway.
See, the relationship shouldn't even be sacrificed because a true friend should know him better enough to not even ask that in the first place.
I was actually going to say that as well.
Number two, the friend knowing that once she hears the answer from the girlfriend should say, okay, I respect it. I don't want to get in between your relationship.
Okay, but
That I agree.
I
yeah,
do
I think
that
that's
with my
cool.
guy friends all the time. Like, I don't cross those kind of boundaries. Yo, you got a girl. I'm never like overstepping any boundary. Why would I call you? The man I know has a girl to sleep over your house. Why would I do that?
And you have a girlfriend.
Why would I do that?
I think
Oh,
a lot
no.
of times.
Now I'm
things
looking at your
happen.
friend's side eye.
I mean, because
Who is
sometimes
she?
things
Yo.
happen. Like sometimes things happen.
Let me
guys.
talk to her.
Sometimes you need your friends. Like I don't know. I can find a scenario in anything. Like dang, everything don't always got to be like you
Suspicious.
can't- yeah, like you can't trust me. Like, dang,
Everyone,
like,
everything doesn't have to be suspicious. But you see, the minute you drop that guard and say, "Oh yeah, go ahead,"
I mean, I get that too. You can't be too nice.
I'm sorry,
be
but
too
you just
nice.
never know. I am very nice, and I'm very
Right.
like.
See, you're gonna open the gate for more stuff. See, you allow that to happen, then you be like, she sure texts a lot now, and seems like she texts a little bit more since she spent the night. Then you're gonna be paying attention. It's gonna drive you crazy. Every little thing after that.
Look at him in his face.
It's probably something similar, right? You'd be like, see, I can't be too nice. Then you start thinking that way, don't you?
Oh my
So
God.
are you basically saying that you will never trust your partner as far as you can see them?
Yeah,
No, I
I'm
trust them, and I
not
also
saying
want
that.
them to respect me.
you won't trust
It's,
them with the
it's
other
more
sex.
of a.
Respect- I'm saying
it's more
respect
of a
comes before
respect.
trust.
Yeah, it's more of a respect thing for me, to be honest. And Jada, you actually asked something that I don't know what. I don't know. You asked if the person I'm dating, though they showed me no commitment, has a hand in my future.
Mhm.
And the answer is if I
Maybe.
see, no, not maybe, but if I'm taking them serious and I want there to be a future with this person, absolutely. Because
Oh,
this
good
is
for you.
this is a relationship that I'm building. This is the family that I want. This is the family that I'm choosing. This is the man that I want to be my husband. Yes. The respect for him will always be put first.
Like,
On
I'm-
career,
you're-
That's what I said.
That was you was
The
talking
man that could possibly leave you.
well, actually, like I said
See,
before,
circumstance is
respect and boundaries have to be set within my relationship. I'm not just my man said this, so I can't do that. Like I'm
right.
never
That's what I was asking.
I'm never
too.
that
Like,
kind of person. I'm not even that type of person. And everybody know I don't play like that. So that respect, boundaries have to be discussed within my relationship. So career moves, if anything makes him feel uncomfortable, that has to be talked about. But career moves are definitely 100% my decision.
See, I'm glad we brought this up because I just thought of a real life situation. Hold up.
It just was
Hold up.
an example.
This-
Jesus.
this
I'm
brings
just
me-
saying,
No.
I wouldn't even bring that to my man because I wouldn't even wait for him to ask me that. Like,
Yo, this brings me to the real life situation with Antoine Daniels and Mika. We heard about this situation?
no, who are these people?
Who are
Antoine Daniels and Mika. Yeah, Antoine Daniels, the YouTuber, who
Corey
used to be
Holcomb.
Who is that?
with Antoine Daniels.
Let him tell us.
So she's
No.
she is
All these
she
questions.
I'm surprised y'all don't know this. She's a married woman who used to be on Antoine Daniels panels.
Okay.
Antoine Daniels flew her out to Detroit from DC a few times for business, and then on one of the occasions, they were filming live, like on live stream, but she was in his hotel room, and she's a married woman. Are they? Why do you need to be in his hotel room as a married woman? What? No, she has it's on a computer. You're on a computer. If you didn't bring your own computer, you don't need to go live that bad that you need to be in his hotel room. You guys don't need to be together that badly that you're in his hotel room. Where do the lines get drawn when you're working with someone and
I
you're
get it. I
using them
just
for
think-
this? She was doing a whole bunch of disrespectful stuff as a married woman because she wanted to be put on, and Antoine Daniels has a big platform.
Wait, before you go. They kissed or something? Did something
that's what I
happen?
was
Were they
wondering.
half
What
naked?
happened?
She
She just was in his room.
She doesn't talk to him no more. She doesn't talk to Antoine Daniels anymore. and you can read between the lines why.
No, but I'm asking.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm
Nothing
asking,
happened.
did something happen on that live stream?
On the live stream, and you guys can look at this for the people who know about it.
Was
She
she
comes on the live stream. Her hair looks unraveled, unkept. Looks like who knows what. Like they've had a couple drinks. They're like a shower's running in the back. It's just all wrong under my
that's a lot.
beliefs
That's a
for a
lot.
married woman, and he's married himself. For them to be in a hotel room together,
They were just
And
the two of them?
just the two of them.
They probably did
But
bump.
as-
into
Oh,
But
and
as
then
content creators, could they not have found a different space? Like, everyone has free will. If you
Right.
say the video that we're going to be shooting tonight is going to be in my hotel room, there is like all space and opportunity for you to be like, I don't feel comfortable like that. Can we do it in like a more central location? Or
What if it's a bedroom
Because
scene?
picture her.
bedroom scene?
Picture her. That's something. Do you
As a
agree?
married woman,
do you
you're
at
doing
least
a
agree that
bedroom
that's
scene?
something she should call into her wife
need a
before it
bedroom.
takes place?
Not for sex.
Rum. Remember we did the date?
Exactly. Like, it was a bedroom scene. We ain't
Did you
fuck,
have
we
an
ain't
issue?
the
kiss.
date box?
Did you have an issue at home after date box when we did our bedroom scene?
No, because nothing happened. I was at work.
That's like
Yeah.
an
No,
act-
that's
But
not-
that's
Also,
a
did
good
she see it?
example.
No, acting is
No,
different.
that's acting though.
Acting
That's,
is
That would
different.
be like you be upset if your wife or your partner is an actress.
No.
Yeah, but somebody
Yeah,
could.
that's
No.
You could if
But
you
as a
feel
content
that
creator, you're
way.
being yourself.
If you feel that way, you could simply look at the content and just be like,
I think
now you can't do content no more.
Yeah.
Now you can't.
That's the,
So now your significant
Yes.
other is like, now you can't do that.
No.
No, I think it
That could have
depends.
been the big
Guys,
one.
no.
but she had on something see-through.
Nuances, but that's
That's what's up.
acting.
That's acting,
still
though.
acting. I think you have.
I'm going to
to
start calling it acting then. Shit.
You have to really think about it, right? If you're live streaming and it's very informal, you've been drinking, you've been cackling with each other, the shower's going on, maybe your thing is falling off, and you're like on each other. That can be seen as disrespectful.
Like he was walking through there brushing his teeth.
Yeah,
like,
it's not a scene. It's not like and scene.
Yeah.
It's like we're just hanging.
Why do we
out
have to
and we're
explain to these
filming
people
it.
why this is inappropriate?
Like,
two married people in a hotel room together, and they're not with the
You
person
know
they're married
what?
to.
Maybe it's really
Like-
just for the
Like,
logistics of it all.
Maybe they swingers.
But like,
mm.
do we have
No,
to
she said she's
explain
not.
everything?
and then in the Corey
They
Holcomb
be
show,
acting
he flew
dumb.
her. He flew her, and this is more of the situation that looks like crazy. When you saw him, you said you saw him on the Corey Holcomb, but it was her. So that's what they were alluding to, and that's what Corey Holcomb was alluding to, her being the side chick. He flew her to L.A. Was it L.A. or Vegas? And wherever the show is, it's either L.A. or Vegas. And he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get you on the show." He hadn't spoken to Corey Holcomb to get her on the show, so Anton wanted to get her in L.A. with him for what? With a lie. She said he told her like a week or two in advance, like, "Oh, I'm gonna be on the 5150 show. I'm gonna get you on there. Come fly out." Why would he tell her that when he hadn't spoken to Corey Holcomb?
so she didn't even get on the show.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. He said, "Bitch."
Get your bitch, nigga.
And it was her.
what?
Yes.
What?
Oh no.
What?
And he was like, and he said, "Don't have
That's
a."
somebody's wife.
Yes. So you see how so
Jesus.
now imagine if that's your husband and you gotta watch that. I mean, if that's my wife,
Ah,
I'm
she's
her
done.
husband. I gotta watch the show,
And the
seeing you
stream?
get this.
First of
Yes.
all, she got
you gotta
food
watch
out there?
everything. Yes.
Nah.
She got
Neither-
flew to
neither
a.
or.
I'm your protector. So every situation you get into is mine. So now I'm pissed off for him calling my wife a bitch, but you were in that setting, and because I didn't have the boundary, I allowed you to be there. That's why a real protector, you see the attack coming before it occurs. I see where the problem lies. I'm gonna just erase it before it occurs.
Yeah, I think you have to find the person that, because Rome just the faces. I take it. Yeah, but the thing is, I think you have to find the person that is going to be okay. You see what I mean with what you're doing, and that's fine for you. That's a boundary, and it's a hard boundary. It's not going to pass.
Mhm.
It's not going to work. That's fine. Rome, you may need somebody that's more flexible, and they have their autonomy. It's not one size fits all in relationships.
Mhm.
You
But
know
don't
what I
lie
mean?
about it.
Yeah, don't lie about it.
Right.
Honesty is important.
What's
And
the
I don't
lie?
ever want to feel like I'm controlling somebody else's life.
And you have
like,
to find that person.
Yeah, I
You know
don't-
what I mean?
Right.
I don't want
that
anyone to
suits
try
you.
to control
The
me,
lie
and I
is
don't want to
saying
try
you're
to
cool with
control
what I do.
anyone.
The problem that occurs is you find someone that checks all the boxes, maybe except that, and you try to conform them
Exactly.
into accepting the way you are. Do you see what I mean? And they create such a conflict because they meet so many other of those boxes for you, right? But for them, that is a hard boundary. So you try to work around it, then you become resentful. And I think that's where relationships have problems.
Yeah.
You hit that on the
I
head.
agree.
Absolutely. But
What you got
glad
for
to
us,
have
Amanda?
you here.
Glad to
That
have
was a good one.
Please do.
I think that your content has to change based on the status of,
Your boyfriend or
your
girlfriend.
life. Because if you're
Bro.
no, because if you're single, you can do whatever content you want. But if you're married now, you're gonna be doing content with you hitting on guys or being in the shower with guys and be like,
In the shower with guys.
It goes back to what we said before, asking the right question. Because I'm going to ask the right questions. I'm like, okay, look, you content create. Is this going to mean that you're going to be going on the road at any time? Does this mean you're going to be in private spaces with men? Or yes? Okay, then it's a no for me.
He's standing
like
on
I
it.
said, I have my boundaries. So I would say, here, these are my boundaries. Are any of these an issue for what you have to do? Oh, that's an issue? Okay, we're not meant to be together.
Even though she's already established?
I'm established.
she just be jumping
Like-
around being annoying.
Like, yo, all right, we don't align. So I'm not going to waste my
Yeah.
time. That's what I said before about
I agree.
wasting your time,
Right.
potential, all this stuff. No, I'm not trying to change you. That's where you are. Okay, stay over there.
And that's
And
why
that's
everybody
what-
I'm
that's
like, why I don't got no service?
Trying to change the person.
Yeah, I'm not trying to change
make
you.
them, mold them into what you
All
want.
right, it just came back.
I don't want to be with anyone that I have to control. I want to be with someone who controls themselves.
Okay,
It's
that's
simple.
good. Ooh. ASK. Ask Amanda. ASK Amanda. That's my jingle for today.
I love it. I love that it changes
That doesn't sound
weekly.
that bad, actually.
Yeah, that
Are you a
was-
singer?
I used to be.
She do a little
Oh, okay.
something. Hey.
This old thing.
I used to. This whole thing.
Okay, y'all. Hi, Amanda. For the sake of privacy, I'd prefer not to reveal my gender. My partner and I have been married for almost 5 years. I truly love my partner, but I'm struggling with something I did that I'm not sure they would ever forgive, and the guilt has been eating me up inside. Last November, I attended my high school reunion, and my partner came with me. While there, I reconnected with someone I had been deeply into in high school. I can overstate how much I liked this person back then. I was honestly in love and a little obsessed. We never hooked up, but we were always flirting, and there was a lot of chemistry. At the reunion, everyone was reconnecting, laughing, dancing, and reminiscing. It was a great night, and a lot of us didn't want it to end, so a group decided to keep the night going with an informal after party. My partner said they were tired and decided to head home, saying they'd see me there later. I stayed, and as the night went on, my old crush and I ended up sleeping together. Whoa, that escalated.
Yeah.
In the moment, it felt exciting and exactly like the kind of thing I had imagined years ago. But the next day, reality hit me hard, along with a lot of guilt. We exchanged a few messages after the reunion, but I stopped communicating because I felt so terrible about what I had done. My partner is wonderful, and we really do love each other. I honestly don't know what came
all
over me
bad.
that night. Now I'm stuck with this question that's weighing on me constantly.
That's exactly what he was talking about.
Should I confess what happened or keep it to myself and try to move forward? I don't want to hurt my partner, but I also don't know if I can carry this secret forever. What should I do?
A woman wrote that.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Come on.
Come on now.
Nah.
Come on
I
now.
don't know what came over me. No,
I don't want
nigga
to reveal
talk.
my gender,
No,
but then
no
as the
niggas
story
talk like
gets
that.
deeper, it's revealed. Like, come on now.
Horny came over me. Niggas don't talk like that.
Right.
I was thinking girl the whole time
You
too.
too, of course. This one,
I don't know.
He would have just
Oh,
stuck that
is
in.
it only because the guilt had came over?
Men don't
over
get
them?
guilty.
Men
Yeah.
don't experience guilt.
Men don't.
I'm asking. I
Do
don't
men
know.
experience guilt? Yeah, this was
That
a
type
woman.
of guilt with
Rome,
man-
would you feel guilty in this kind of situation?
Hell no. To the no.
That was
I
a
guess Jada
question.
answered.
I can tell you.
He's smiling at me. He's
I
like,
can tell you what most men would do if they rekindle something with something that they didn't have back in high school and then they end up getting it. Most men is going to keep that going on the side as long as possible.
Really?
Oh no.
I thought you was
really?
going to be like, got him.
I thought you were gonna say like conquered and like,
Yeah.
Nope.
like, damn, I got what I really wanted like for years,
Not if
and
it
now
was
I'm good.
Not if it was good.
Oh, you living dangerous.
Yeah.
Not if it was good.
So you would be the one that would continue the texting after,
Who?
because that's what they were texting after.
No, men or me? I
Who?
wouldn't do it in the first place.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, good.
You wouldn't be
Good answer.
okay. You wouldn't do this in the first.
You wouldn't be in that
Yeah,
predicament.
no, I wouldn't cheat.
That's
Okay,
good.
I
great.
wouldn't be in this, and they got drunk. I don't drink.
That's good.
You know what?
That's good.
Get this away from me.
Girl, drink your drink.
Well, ma'am.
We don't know.
Okay.
Person.
Ma'am.
No, what I think she should do is I think she should come forward and tell it's just someone she was with 5 years or her husband.
Her husband.
Married.
Oh,
Tell him
yeah.
the truth. Tell him the truth and give him the option to stay or leave.
Mm.
You made your mistake. You broke your vows. Now own up to it.
What would Jesus do?
That's too mature
Wouldn't
for
cheat.
me.
That is very
Clearly.
mature.
I said, what would Jesus do?
I
If
can
he,
only
if,
give
if he was, he would be
advice from
transparent
what
and
I would
honest at
do.
the least. Like
would
she
never
should, like
tell.
you did wrong.
What?
See, he trusted
What,
her. You
right?
see what happened? He trusted her to stay. It's just your high school friends. I'm gonna go home.
Trusted his wife.
She stayed there.
Crazy.
She
Right.
stayed.
Crazy.
They were
What are
in
you
public.
thinking?
She ends up getting wasted with someone she knows has a past with.
Well, realistically, like
People
there's
are
not too many people that still look good from your high school reunion.
washed.
And yeah, it's not. Shit. I mean, 10, 5, whatever. I don't know. 20 now, but
That's a selective. You got to understand what type of person you got to be to keep it together.
yeah, like you'd have to be.
Everybody ain't percentages now.
You gotta be in the
Percentages that we
gym.
be talking about.
They got kids. I got a second question. They got kids. I think.
Mine was last
Doesn't
year. They
say.
didn't.
Doesn't say.
They didn't have it. That's why they need to plan it. They need to have a planned reunion for every year.
Well, that's how I feel. I feel like she need to leave her man or something because she clearly doing stuff that she shouldn't be doing.
She horny.
That's all
She
it
loves
took.
her man though. She had a
Slip up.
huge
He's not gonna
moment
forget that.
of weakness. Exactly. I don't think that he will either.
if
So
she
I
tells
think she
him-
should shut up.
If she tells him it's over, but knowing you did that, now you might start mistreating him. Because now you're probably like,
No,
I did something
I
wrong.
don't
Did
think
you do
that
something
she'll-
wrong yet? Are you gonna do something wrong?
I
Like,
really don't think that she'll mistreat him. She is like overwhelmed with guilt right now.
no. Sometimes
think-
people do that.
because
Yeah,
it was
right.
bad.
Basically,
That's because it was
if
bad.
it was fire, then-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. It,
She wouldn't be regretting it if it was fire and she had a good
If he-
time.
he ain't
No,
turn
but
around.
she was exchanging text messages and she said
Yeah,
she
no, he
stopped
ain't turn her
because
out.
the guilt got too much.
Because it was bad, yeah. She was like, oh, after,
Do you know
post nut, she was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just cheated on my husband.
for
that.
nothing? And do you know, like, sometimes guilt can eat you up, and then you start mistreating the person that didn't do anything. So that is going to be the result of that relationship. She's going to start. I don't know if it creates some type of insecurity within yourself, like, oh, I got away with it. What are they getting away with? Or you're guilty for something, so now you're like, I don't know. Now you feel like the imperfect one in the relationship. So now it's like,
because you were.
yeah, because you were. So it's the guilt. It's the
I
relationship
just want
is
to say,
going to be
well,
screwed.
what if it was bad?
But you know what people,
Right?
you know what people do, like in that situation sometimes? Then they try to create a scenario, reasons to justify why they did what they did.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, you see, that's why I cheated.
She has to. I mean, well, as
you were
She
bitter.
has to.
if she's going to tell on herself, she has to have something.
See, you're
you know,
boring. That's why
made
I
up.
cheated. Yeah, this.
I just feel like if it was bad, like you guys say, just say what if
Mhm.
you're gonna tell and lose your marriage for bad sex.
Yeah,
Like what was it worth? It wasn't worth
that's why
nothing.
she feels guilty. It wasn't worth nothing.
Mm,
So you think she should just?
I think she should get a counselor.
She should tell.
a
Go-
counselor.
Yeah, go to therapy.
Just go to
She
God.
should
She
display-
needs to get off that guilt somehow. Like it's eating her up, but I don't think that
No,
telling
he was
is
eating
the-
her up.
Ooh.
She needs to display some integrity and own up to it and tell the truth.
They need to go to God and just do it together. I don't know. They need to go to God.
I think she needs to come to terms with the fact
You
that
know darn well.
she was, Yeah, she you know what? She can't tell actually.
We don't know.
Oh,
Go ahead.
She can't tell because if she tells, then her man gonna know that she was that easy. Because it only took
One night in town.
It only took one night in town, and now he'll never be able to trust her anywhere. So she gotta tuck that.
My whole thing is this: is what I'm talking about. Goes back to studying people and all this, making the right decision. He didn't know in 5 years of marriage and how many times prior that she gets wasted like that, and that could happen.
But maybe
that couldn't have been her first night. He had to see her.
I don't really think that had anything to do with her being like wasted, though. She wanted to do it,
but this is
but
she
I'm
had
saying,
the opportunity.
I still know that. You still should see that at some point.
That your girl's a
she
hoe.
had potential to be a great wife.
Hoe jumps out.
He dated her potential. She had potential to be a great wife, and she slipped up. That's what happens.
I don't think she's a hoe.
That's a hoe. She just did some hoe shit. Hoes do hoe shit.
I don't think this is a. I don't think that this is a hoe.
I like that.
If you married and you go to your high school reunion, this is only one night, and you can't keep it under control for one night and go home with your husband, you a hoe.
Yeah, it's not even 12 hours.
But how did he notice that?
I don't know what type of, I would notice. Ain't
he
no
went
way.
home and he didn't want to deprive her of the fun with her, old friends.
Me. Go ahead, baby.
So it was just, it was, honestly, I don't fault him for that.
See, no, that's why I have a woman where I'm saying like, all right, babe, I'm a judge. I know her well enough, but then she should also know me well enough. All right, babe, I'm leaving. She knows me well enough. That means we leaving. She knows me well enough.
So
we leaving.
He need one of them.
we leaving. Like she followed my lead. Like, yo, we leaving.
Let me stop
Would you
playing,
be
'cause it's
somewhere?
like
I got a question for y'all. If y'all had a bodyguard or security, would you be somewhere without him? Would you, if he left, would you stay there?
I don't like how you be looking
Like,
sometimes.
no, like I'm your bodyguard.
He has a very serious face.
I'm your
and
protector.
I don't like it.
I'm your protector. If your protector is leaving, why are you staying there?
Well, you're
So
not.
can I bargain for one more hour?
Bargain.
Like-
Bargain.
Yo, I'm gonna chill right here. One more hour. Yes, that's a cool, easy bargain. I'm gonna sit right here.
Thank you.
Nice.
Babe,
I think you're really actually.
That is
You're
Babe,
making.
Babe, you need anything? No, I don't need nothing. I'm gonna sit right here and drink my water.
She
Go
need
ahead.
him. That's what she need.
You're
and
actually-
you messing up the flow. So she's trying to get rid of you.
No.
No, that's not what it is.
That's literally what happened. She said, "Oh, we're gonna hang out a little
Yeah.
bit." She got rid of him. And then, what you mean? That's what happened.
She was excited to see him. She already had her intentions were probably already bubbling.
Moist.
She probably went there with the intentions like, oh, I hope he there.
I know.
Yes,
Darren,
that's what I'm
is that
saying.
Darren?
This is a whole play.
I hope he's there to see him. Yes, but I don't think she thought she was gonna fuck.
No,
Y'all
didn't
know.
happen by accident.
Yeah, y'all know who y'all gonna fuck before you get there.
I'm going to this reunion with my husband.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna fuck the guy I had a crush
Come
on in
you know
high school.
women plan it out. You know y'all plan it out. Oh, we gonna be
I
there for 3-4 hours. I'm gonna
don't
tell them
think
it's been
so.
long. I'm gonna say, yo, you go ahead and head back. I'm gonna just stay here. A few more.
No, I'm gonna have to
It's been a
disagree with you
decade.
guys there.
It's been
She
a
did not
decade.
plan that.
And she picked a
planned
fight
it.
before they got there.
Okay, now
There was no fight.
They
There was no
tried
fight. There was no fight.
She planned it. Now don't get to rushing me. I haven't seen these people in 10 years.
Right.
Whole time in my head, I'm like, relationships are so hard because I had to cut a lot of good times. I mean, not anything where I was planning it. I didn't see anybody that I liked or I wanted to be with, but it's like sometimes I'm like, dang, I can't even stay out and have a good time.
Okay, I gotta go home,
I gotta
y'all.
go home to dang, y'all having it classy.
Dang, see, that's sad. Because going home to your person should be a good time, a great time, the best
Oh my
time.
god.
Yeah, but it's
what in the movie?
we're not allowed to have fun outside of
No,
home.
but
Like,
sometimes,
what?
sometimes
How much-
they just want to
But what's
see
more
you before
fun
they
than
go
you
to
with your
bed.
person? That's what I don't understand. Like, what about the people who be in relationships and then their person dance with other people, like how
That's not
people
what I'm
dance?
talking about.
Like
That's what I'm
Spanish
just saying,
dance.
though. Like grinding all on them.
I'm not even
Is it
talking about
Spanish dancing
any of
where
that.
that's the culture?
No, but I'm talking about.
This is Spanish.
I'm just saying,
That's what he said.
what gets more like you can't possibly have a better time than you gonna have with your person.
Sometimes
It
your
depends.
person might not be in the
Hold
mood. You
on.
might be tired of seeing
If I'm outside with all of my friends, of course we're having a good time. But if I leave to go to my person, that's really just to go see them for the night. We about to go to bed, so
go to
that's not
bed.
fun.
right, we go to bed.
What we doing before bed?
But I'm not ready
You
to
ain't just going to bed.
I'm not ready to be done
So you have
having
sex
fun
every
though.
night.
I'm trying to have some
You
more
come
fun.
home.
Right. So the sex happens at all the time.
Yes.
99%.
It sounds good.
We ain't just go unless it's the flowers here. Something's happening. It's that time of the month. Unless that ain't the case. yes, it's happening.
We can't have no fun. God,
that's what I said.
That's a whole lot of fun.
Yo, me and you
Tight
are literally
shit,
twins, bro.
golly.
That's not
What
fun.
is it?
Time out. Y'all saying that's not fun? Or
No. What it is that people are just different, and we have to learn to accept.
I mean,
that.
that's like
Yeah.
human
Because
nature.
no, not for nothing. I be in some relationships where I
all the
genuinely
time.
have a good time with my partner,
Not all the time.
and I just cannot imagine being with
Yo.
a strict individual. I don't want it.
It's too
You can be the
much.
greatest man. You can be the loyalist man. I don't want nobody. That's
Suffocating. The word
dang.
is suffocating.
You took the word right out of my
Suffocating.
mouth. I could never. And just like some people don't want to have a woman that's just strict and always militant, and you can't do this, and now I'm mad about that. And, insecure. Like, I'm not saying that it's a problem. I'm just saying everyone has their own style and own type, and that's why even on these podcasts, it's like I am who I am. Whatever works for me works for me. Whatever works for you works for you. I respect it.
Yeah.
I'm not that woman. You're not that man. Whatever. And we all think differently. So, for example, I personally would be extremely annoyed by certain things that a man would do in certain relationships, whereas like, okay, well, I'm ready to go, or or being upset if I'm just vibing with my peoples. Like, I just can't even imagine it. Like,
Should
dang,
stay
I'm with my
home.
peoples.
Right.
Like, and now I'm just like, all right,
Now we gotta go home.
let's go.
Nah,
A
see,
man
go
has
breathe
one
in the
time
same
to do that.
room.
You staying at home
No,
every
see, a
single
person,
time
a
after
person
that.
gotta be reasonable.
And the fact that
Like,
it sounds like, oh, you ain't happy to be up under me? You ain't happy to be in these quilts?
I gotta be your
rubbing
most
toes
fun.
together?
It's me.
Like-
We having fun. No.
gotta be
Now I'm
reasonable.
watching my friends' stories. They went to the afties.
And now you're a bad person because you're just watching your. Now I'm not wifey material because I just
Because
had
you
a
wanted to
little
be
FOMO.
outside.
Because I missed out on
You
a little
not
bit, and
acting
I'm a
like a
little
wife.
bit.
You ain't gonna be a wife.
you gotta be within reason. Like, if
But
you've
I
been,
respect
you've been
it,
there an
like-
hour. He like, yo, we leaving yet? Come on now. Like,
Listen,
come
I
on.
respect
But
it.
if you've been there, like, yo, we going on like 6 hours. We've been in here, like, damn.
I mean,
like,
We gonna
Yeah.
turn into a
like,
pumpkin?
you gotta be within.
Why
like,
we
you
gotta leave? It's fun. Why we
gotta-
gotta run from the fun?
You gotta been within reason of like, if someone's rushing, you know you rushing. Like, and you, that's what I'm saying. You also gotta know your person. You know this
Yeah.
person. don't
Right.
wanna
After
stay
that,
home.
then you know
If
that
I know
baby
they-
just
Stay
can't come
home.
If I
outside.
know you wanna, if I know
Baby
you
like
just
none of
can't
that.
hang.
you, it's your fault if you know that they was like that and you chose that.
Yeah.
No, don't complain
But
now.
sometimes-
you knew they was a
No,
stay long
sometimes you just
person.
want to
Gotta find your tribe.
bring the two together.
But also, just
Sometimes
because
you just
I don't-
want them to mesh.
I'm not saying that this is a person who makes it a habit to always, oh, I'm the one that's gonna stay until the lights come off. Come on, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, does everything have to be an issue? Like, just this one night, I decide, all right, you ready to go? I'm not ready to go. Is it really that big of a deal?
Yeah.
Am I really that bad?
We've
of a
been in the house
person?
for 50 weeks.
Right.
I'm out for this
50
one weekend,
weeks.
and now we gotta go home. We gotta
I
put your
can't
jammies
enjoy
on.
anyone else's company is insane to me. And
You couldn't
and
be
you
with a
can't
free
trust
spirit,
me.
right?
You can't trust me because I'm being joyful around other people. Like, to me, is just that is a prison sentence for real. I could
real.
never be, and I'm okay with the fact that I love the fact that that works for other people. I'm just saying, for me personally, that's just not where I find joy.
Don't
Like,
want it.
I like to be with fun people, and I am a fun person. And even though I'm fun, I have a lot of integrity. I know myself, and I love being with someone where I'm just like, yeah, my man, like, look at my man looking stupid, having a good time. Go
Right.
ahead, baby, do it. You know what I'm saying? I would support my man, like, and I'm in, like, when I'm in a situation where I trust you, I just trust you until you prove me otherwise, and you can trust me too, because at the end of the day, they hit on me all the time. You can see my Instagram, you can see my location, you can see whatever. Until I prove you otherwise, then I don't even think it matters. Like, what are we really talking about? I don't need security. I'm a grown woman.
Hello?
I need a ring. Give me
They
a
cheat around the
reason.
shared location too. They cheat around there.
That's sad, babe.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah,
like,
you got it bad.
Y'all will
They know all the tricks, you know.
Me and him know. We
I'm gonna
here.
go here. I'm gonna turn off.
You
my
gonna
location.
cheat if
you
It's
gonna
gonna show
cheat.
the last place
You're gonna
where I
cheat.
was.
Listen to that. I
They
didn't
know
even know
all
that
the
trick.
tricks.
That's sad. I'm scared. You can't.
You can't stop somebody.
But this is the thing. Every relationship is different. You have some people who are genuinely loyal to each other from the time they get married to the end of it. They value their vows and they live by it. They probably go to church. They probably have a foundation, whatever, that makes them really love each other, lock in, and know how to handle situations. And you have some people that just don't do that. I've seen plenty of people I've seen swingers. I've seen people, everybody has their own thing. I've seen plenty of people who are married and they do what they do outside, man or woman. So again, everyone's relationship is just their relationship. You just got to figure out your own relationship, and it is what it is. There is no right or wrong. There is no way to be a wife. There is no way to be a husband. You might like your husband more, in-house type of husband.
Traditional.
And yeah, exactly. And some might like the gender roles. At the end of the day, everyone has their person, and we shouldn't be looking down or judging people based off of how they like to date and love. Everyone has their own love language.
I'm
That's
judging.
it.
We listen and we do judge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm judging.
I be judging sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
He communicates that. Right.
I'm a very reasonable and logical person. That's why I'm transparent. Like, that has to be within reason. I'm, like I said, with the example I gave, like hotel room together, private together, alone together.
Understandable.
No, if it's a group, it's a group. It's multiple people there. It's not as intimate and just one-on-one. That's a clear line. It looks, because no one can tell if that's a date or not. And that's a clear boundary that I need to draw. Like, say someone, because I want things to be like, you don't even have to tell me, or like to a degree. If someone sees my lady out with one guy sitting one-on-one, the first thing they would do is call me and say, I saw your lady out with this guy, because it looks bad. I don't even like the fact of how it looks. That's what I'm saying.
What if it was a group of her girlfriends and they met her girlfriend's guy friends? You would never know. It's a group.
If she told me in advance, like, oh, it's a group, it's going to be a group of us at this spot, clear communication. That's what it's always, clear communication. Certain things are a hard no, but certain things you better be very good with your communication, because I'm good with my communication. But it's also easy because I just don't do these things. I'm not going to, I don't drink.
Does your wife
I'm
drink?
going to a bar. No,
Oh,
because it's clear. So I'm saying equally yoked.
got you.
So it's like certain things are like a red flag to me if I see them often. I'll go out, I've gone out on dates with women, and then I just, in my mind, I just see how many drinks they take. I'm like, this is one date. You took 3 drinks? What does it get like when you get to know me? Like, damn. Like, you had to take that, it's given alky. You had to take that many drinks? Like,
Don't have 3 shots when you're out with the doc.
I didn't say shots. I said
shots.
drinks. I said drinks.
We be having some strict gas. Damn.
Drinks. Especially when they come with that big thing. What's that big?
I was about to say, is
You know
your wife
what?
getting
Not a
you?
vacation drink.
What's that big drink?
You
though?
can't have a vacation
I
drink
don't
when
know
you
what
out
it
with the
is.
doc.
I don't know what that is. But when they bring that thing to the,
Fruity
I'm
be in a
like,
big bowl and they put the cornita in there.
Yeah, I'm like, you had to go that far?
That's too much fun.
But
2
when I'm-
shots in there.
I'm like, it's 6 p.m. You had to do all that right now?
Damn.
Like, come on.
But if
Like,
I'm being honest with you,
have a drink. God,
have a drink. No, you got to have a drink that's the size of a gallon.
we on
My
vacation.
nigga, if it's
I
on
didn't
you,
say on vacation.
give me
Okay.
that
I said
bulldog.
a dinner date.
I understand at the same time, because especially, the fact that I am a woman that believes in God, and I do believe in like the things that are in the Bible, and I do know that like relationships last the longer if you just go about them a certain way and respect each other in a certain way and follow certain things. I understand exactly what you're saying, and I respect it. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What I will say is it is difficult in these days to, operate in certain ways, or to meet someone who doesn't have more than 3 shots or whatever it is. Like sometimes I think, meeting people who are on the same page as you is not as easy, and sometimes it just takes time. Maybe the person is willing to work with you, but maybe just when you first meet them, they're not going to be there. You get what I'm saying? And that's something that's also in the Bible, like you got to work with people sometimes.
Like the woman that you went out.
to our side.
The women.
No, it's not that. I already be over there. It's just that I'm also going through life. So I won't sit here like a few months ago when I was in Connecticut, before I came back and got all into this back into, my lifestyle and around my friends and stuff. Yeah. Like I was like, listen, I'm going to church. I'm at Bible study every day. Like
remember
this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
was like, oh, so
I was
that's
like,
what
I'm going
changed.
by
It was
my
Jersey.
real name.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie. Like, okay, I say it all the time. I'm very transparent. Backslide. I do, every now and again, I do things and I got to pray about it and stuff like that. But so I understand where you're coming from. And I know exactly
the discipline.
the discipline part. You get what I'm saying? But I will say, like, sometimes it is difficult, like just in general, like being human in this generation and with all the things going on, and like, you know, dating is difficult, surviving is difficult, the economy is messed up, we might get bombed in a few months. Like, it's like, I'm just joking. I didn't mean to take it that far. I'm just saying, like, there's war going on, like there's a lot going on. So, you know, like,
We need that.
I feel where you're coming from. But I am saying that it is difficult for people to be as straight all the time. People will mess up.
What's a restrictive? No one's meant to be in a restrictive relationship. If you view it as restrictive, then that's a problem. That means one of your boundaries are violated. If you view it as restrictive, it's something that you're uncomfortable with. No, you're good. Say
He would never.
Hell no.
You know that.
Hell no.
You knew the answer. Come on now.
hell no.
If you just said we have 2.5 hours of, you think after 2.5 hours this man was gonna say other?
And she can't even drink. What's she doing? Standing in the corner watching everybody party?
She just can't get drunk.
Wait.
You better be able to
Let me see your eyes.
You better be able to control it. Is she scared of you?
Let me smell your breath.
Is she scared of you? What?
I think he's with
I
a
might be a little
like-minded person.
Yeah.
Probably with a good Christian woman, and I love that
You
for
come home at 6. That's just
Then
that
you
would
better.
see. That's disrespectful. No.
I agree with it. That's
I'm a Jew.
disrespectful.
Let's say I allowed it. A loud word. I say I don't care when you come in. The respect should let you know that you shouldn't come in at 6 a.m. Forget the trust. The respect should let you know that that's disrespectful. That's why I say I want someone who controls themselves. I don't need to put boundaries on you. You know better.
Why are you looking at me? You always looking at me like I'm the problem child. Like I'm the baby kid of the show.
6 a.m. is crazy. No, I got a question. Is anyone in here okay with their partner coming in at 6 a.m.?
I have an
Right.
answer, but it's not really. Y'all not.
When are you gonna get to eat after 4:30?
No, I want to hear it.
Why are you?
Pizza slices, Capella, cafeteria. But I'm just
open late
saying,
anymore.
Oh,
Actually,
wrong. Let me share.
COVID
Stop
ruined
that.
us.
I
Well,
want to hear
Capella
it.
got
Rome,
some good
Tell
saltado.
us what you feel
Yeah.
about.
This is wrong to say, but I mean it. Like if my girlfriend comes home at 6,
She's a hoe.
is she bringing another girl?
I mean, she might. Depends on what you.
I thought he
No.
was gonna say she bringing
I'm
pizza.
asking.
I
That's
just-
the only. That's
She
the
bringing
only
food?
reason that you could come home at 6
That's
o'clock.
what I thought he was gonna
I
say.
thought you were about to say something else.
I
No,
thought he was
I
going to
just-
say,
I-
I don't mind.
If she's bringing another girl home, like they were all out girls' night, and she bringing her friend home, she like, yep.
Yep.
Then that's the only way that could happen.
That's breaking night. That's some
Go
breaking
out.
night. That's some stuff from when we was
That's why you
younger.
here on a Saturday.
And if you in a committed relationship, man, my time is much higher than 6 a.m.
Street lights.
Come home,
When
Cinderella.
the street lights come on.
Come home,
Better
Cinderella.
not leave no glass slipper behind.
I
Yeah.
feel you though. I
That
respect
clock
you.
strikes.
I respect it.
What you out there doing?
She bringing somebody back though. She met somebody and was like,
She
"Oh,
ready
pull
to
up."
go.
What movie was that? What movie was that when she said love should have brought your ass home? What movie?
Oh.
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yeah, Boomerang. Halle Berry said
Oh
that.
yeah.
Eddie
Facts,
Murphy
facts.
saw that one.
She ended up becoming a
No.
millionaire. What if her
No.
man would have told her, no, you can't go? Really? Black American Princesses. That's my movie. But her and her homegirl. No, but I want to throw one now.
Well, look at
You
how
know, but
ratchet they were to begin with in that movie. With
They
the
still were in love, not
motif
cheating.
and all
I
that
know
stuff.
when
Big
shoots
girls?
and stuff are inspired by the movie. Like I know the hair and like the look.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in to 8 at the Table. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure you check out our Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, you name it.
And
Like-
thank you, Dr. William James, for coming back for another episode with us. Let them know your social media where they can find you.
Dr. Will James, so Instagram, Dr. Will James, TikTok, Dr. Will James, and Dr. William Dion James on Facebook. My books are available on Amazon.com. The Individual Think First and Black Supremacy.
Yeah, it was great having you here today. This was a great conversation. Very fun.
Great being here.
So remember to like, subscribe, and follow. Until next time.
8 at the Table.
Bye.
8 at the Table.
All right, don't get up. Pictures.